you save my people from stems? Oh, stems. They slaughtered countless lives. Oh no. You freed our men, our people, our city, our something. Ow! Hands, touching hands. Hello everyone, it's Robert Nero again. Today I will be reciting the final and fifth out of 5 poem series about how to be an adventurer, The Hidden Cry. This poem is about differences, grudges, revenge, and also reconciliation, friendship, and love. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone for watching my videos and subscribing. Also, I will not be reciting any poems for a while after this last poem video. Instead, I'm going to turn my attention to doing some other fun and creative things that I think are fun and creative. Hopefully you'll find them interesting. Without further ado, here is The Hidden Cry. To plan revenge for your wife, you need a good strategy to sharpen your knife. The first step of a good strategy is to gather information which acts as a battery. Charge it up with helpful tidbits, useful to know, and then outwits your foe, surprising them and giving you an opening to their misgiving. To turn the tide of any battle and overwhelm them like mere cattle. Once info gathering is done, begin to plan the way you won. Take note of the unpredictable and always win the predictable. Once ready, you set on out. For victory, dispel all doubt. You only know Scott stole a treasure, seemingly as if by leisure. Then, hiding with the hidden cry, Scott must have had a reason why. Not that you condone him for his actions, you'll likely break him into fractions. Meeting with your wife again, you ask her questions over din. She advises you as thus: Scott was not the one for me, it was you, and plus. Despite your matching features, I am not in disgust. Your character shines through, unlike Scott, all filled with lust. If you had come before he had, I would not need to be so mad. Not at you, I do not blame. Instead myself, can't hide my shame. Because of our unique powers, we cannot dream, no matter how many hours. Our dreams fuel our tongue, straight from birth, except our first, which gives us mirth. Even though it was as a baby, all of us remember there is no maybe. Our only dream which reveals to us the one that's destined to be with us. Because you look the same, I thought that it was Scott, even though his mannerisms soon made me distraught. When he arrived, we took him in, gave him our care, that was our sin. And yet, the one, my one true love, I almost killed and disposed of, brought back home to be pelted. My relatives wanted your face melted. You deserved the grand welcoming that Scott stole from you by meddling. He stole our treasure because of me. I led him past the barrier, scot-free. He knocked me unconscious and then ran off. With our treasure gone came a grim trade-off. My tongue you've seen once before was much longer, by twice or more. Without the treasure shaped like our ancestor of past, our powers fading, our tongues shrink fast. I'd rather lose my powers though. Are you sure that you must go? The hidden cry is scary strong. To attack them at their base is wrong. Best to lure them out instead. That would fill their hearts with dread. For though their tribe is filled with ninjas, they are cursed, all because before they slaughtered countless lives and became cloaked in eerie vibes. created by the souls of dead, who cursed them all to never spread. A treasure spawned in their town, like our own, but all broke down. Forced to stay in their town confines, if they leave, forced to pay the fines. Measured in years, hours at a time, they age to pay for their past crime. 10 years for every 24 hours, but not a single one of them ever cowers. They use their lives to complete missions and give up on their ambitions. Their only goal, known to all, is to find a way to forestall the aging process which holds them back, so named the hidden cry, eyes coal black. They cry inside, no outward sign, hidden deep with straightened spine. Though their present is considered tragic, if given a chance, they'd use their black magic. For slaughter once again, for sure, their punishment won't make them pure. So you see why I worry so. If you must go, please take it slow. Plan carefully to come home safe. Without you, I'm like a lost waif. She said so much, and touched your heart. Then with a kiss, and swift depart. Alone again, you ponder deep. Her words shall guide you, and you keep feeling something wrong with this whole drama. Surely, there must be a way to fix this trauma. You pull out your old mermaid wand, of which you are quite rather fond, and cast a spell of protection, and another of early detection. With one last spell, called Speed of Lightning, you rush away with your fists tightening. Arriving at the hidden cry, the doors are open, not a soul to spy. Gloom and silence cover you. The plot of Scott, this you knew. You knew your unease came from something within the situation did not true ring. Why would that conniving Scott give away what he had got for free, or simply to seek for shelter? No, that guy likes things helter-skelter. Steal from one tribe, devastate another. He would even sell his mother. Carefully you enter the town. You hear a sound, and then look down. The ground falls away, trying to take you with it, but from your adventures you grew. Reacting fast, you fall to the side and barely grab onto the curbside. Pulling yourself up, you breathe a sigh, and then you hear sounds from the sky. A rain of arrows descends upon your head, but too bad, by then you're gone. Sounds of fighting come from near. You turn a corner and see a tear from a mother holding a child. The ground at her feet now defiled with bodies and blood, and with a thud, a body falls in a spray of blood. Dozens of mothers, children, and elderly watch the grown-ups fight while they tremble unsteadily. Before them, a person that looks like you, the dreaded Scott. Time for a coup. Scott looks at you and laughs out loud. I knew you'd come! Please join the crowd! My parallel universe self, I'm proud, but your interference is not allowed. With a maniacal laugh, Scott lunges close. His face up close makes you feel gross. Early detection warns you of his move. Dodging left and right, you're in a groove. Casting a spell to summon a sword, Scott deflects it as if he were bored. Not finished yet, as that was a distraction. You summon a mirror for a chain reaction. Scott smashes through the obstacle before him, ready to kill you at his whim. When suddenly he coughs up blood, gains countless wounds, and with a thud, falls to the ground and gasps out, "Ow!" That mirror that I made just now, when broken, reflects upon its ender, no matter race, age, or gender, the damage they inflicted upon others within a 10-minute yawn. Finished saying why you won, Scott laughs dryly before he's done. Now in death he fades away, his body taken away to pay. You hear a noise and turn to see a crowd upon bended knee. One strapping man declares to you, "You set us free, we'll join your crew. As Prince Raktan, with my father dead, I vow to serve you, which goes unsaid. My people will follow in my stead. May I ask?" His face goes red. "Can you save my people from the curse under which we have grown numb? We know that you are from the realms. Here's your treasure from which stems the source of our hope and our doom. But under you we can exhume our wretched lives out in the light. Whatever your choice, you'll do what's right." Taking the treasure of the realms, your voice a whole tribe now condemns, as you ask for their treasure, but they are bound to do your pleasure. Raktan grits his teeth, but then hands to you their treasure. Then you ask them to follow you home. Eyes now dull, they follow where you roam. Back at the realms, you greet your wife and tell her the tale of all the strife the hidden cry has been through, and their plea for help, their vow, and what you've planned. At first a struggle for her to take in, but then she gives you her biggest grin. "This is why I love you, dear. You can't help but bring good cheer. Even to our enemies, though no longer they are, to me and them you are a star. Hand to me the treasures too, like you said, together like glue." Before the vacant eyes of the hidden cry, your wife combines the treasures with a single try. A single treasure begins to form. The hidden cry's eyes begin to grow warm. At last, the dam that held so long breaks. Their cries a happy song. Now and forever, the hidden cry protects the realms with no need to die. When leaving the perimeter of the town, Raktan still maintains his crown. You're there to celebrate his wedding. Goodwill between the tribes is spreading. And just like that, in a treasure room stands a sculpture of two people holding hands. Well, that was The Hidden Cry, the final and 5th out of 5 poem series about how to be an adventurer. I hope you enjoyed my poem. If you did, please like and subscribe. And please leave a comment below about what you thought of my poem. Again, I won't be reciting any more poems for a while. I'll be doing something different, something fun and interesting. Hopefully you will think it's interesting as well. Well, I'll see you again next Friday. Goodbye.